Now, this issue of Doris Ogala, of him being a presidential candidate of AAC, I a lot of things are just too complicated in this country. You know, back then while I was growing up in my secondary school, during the selection of the head boy, in school back then, you get to face the board of teachers and the principal, and then they get to ask you questions based on what they get to ask you questions based on your intellect, and after that, they expect you to speak on things that affect the school and how you can bring resolution or how you can be able to manage, the school in the absence of teachers, principal, and the vice principal of the school. Now, quickly back to Doris Ogala. Is it that you cannot? This is a state that has suffered for over how many years, or should I say decade? And for the very first time, the state is experiencing what true leadership is. Now, the question I want to ask is it that you cannot just come out and campaign, without having to try to water down the efforts of the same people? And what is even giving you the confidence or the courage, to think you even stand a chance? This is a man that is loved by the people. All we see here is just content, All we see here is content. I wonder how, you who breeded you, how you end up to being, what you are currently. You can come out and do your campaign, but must you have to look for, must you have to compete with uh, Alex Oti? Come out, tell the people what you want to do. Come out, tell the people what you want to do. Nigeria has actually outgrown, the point where you have to come and tear one person down before, you get a chance to even stand the election in the first place. Nigerians are wiser than that. Come tell the people what you have here. Tell the people what you can give to them. Address the actual problem. Why do you want to become the president, the governor of Abia State? What is the problem of Abia State? What part of the state or what part of the things that have been done in Abia State that the people need influence or that the people need help with, particularly with government support and all of that? Look for the key points, then come tell the people. Rather than trying to play this emotional blackmailing, you have to look for something to. The funniest part is that the Abians are wise. They're actually wise. So you are just creating content. Your presidential candidate, if you check the record of all his old presidential election vote count, I believe that should send a message to you. Look for another pattern. You don't have to use the pattern of your principal. Look for a better pattern to work with. Everybody loves Alex Oti. The man is working. People are saying it. So no matter what you choose to do, it's not making any impact and you're not affecting anybody, but rather you are tearing yourself down. You're pulling yourself down. You're pulling yourself down. Go look for a better position. Counselor, look for a better position to start up with. Then as time goes on, people can be able to rate you based on what you've done, why you've occupied this position, why you were here. Now, why you were in social position, why you were occupying this position as a counselor, why you were occupying this position as a House of Rep member, Kiniko, you made this impact, you brought this development, you did this. Your work gets to speak for you. It's not even about studying whatever you said you studied in school. It's not about that. When you want to go and apply for a job, people get to ask you your years of experience. The question now is, what experience do you have in politics that you don't want to take the first step? What experience do you have in politics that you're coming and shouting you want to be the governor of Abia State? What experience do you have? Oh, you're going to tell me you have no experience, but with what you studied in school and all of that. First and foremost, your record to the public is not pleasing. The only way you can convince the people is to show them what you are capable of doing. And this position you are going for, had it been the person there is a bad person, maybe you would have had a chance. But this is a man that is loved by the people. You need to look for another tactics to use. This, you are just making content. I guess you're trying to create, you're looking for awareness to be well known than you're already known. Otherwise, this is not election. This is not you showing interest that you really want to impact the people of Abia State. If you want to impact the people of Abia State, you will join the party where Alex Oti is. Then you learn. You learn, so you don't come out. I saw the other video you made when you went to the director of whatsoever. You're displaying your character at his office and all of that. Come on, it doesn't work that way. Look for a tactics.